はい、それではですね、今回は、MLB ジャーショー17をやっていこうと、思いますので、よろしくお願いします。それでは行きましょう。メッツとの3連戦、3試合目ですね。これ1勝1敗で、来てますね。さあ、勝ち越して、終わりましょう。さあ、先発は、ロークいけるかな、ちょっと不安だな。変えようか。じゃあコンディでいこうか。で、コンディを入れると。コンディで、これですね。で、なんだったら、ロック落とすか。ロック落として、まあ、ツイグラーを上げましょう。久しぶりに。さあ、じゃあこれでいきます。コンビでいきます。メンバーは川崎2番でいこうか。で、あとはボはちょっとお休みにして、サード川崎はセカンドでいっか。じゃあサードが、ロハスでいきましょうかね。そんな感じかな。いや、もう休める選手はあんまりいなさそうですね。これでいきましょう。
First opened back in 2012, a look inside the Mammoth Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the New York Mets and the Miami Marlins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Adam Conley gets the ball for Miami in this one. What's your take on it, man?
先発はかなり、久しぶりですね。中継ぎでやってますから、久しぶりに先発で、行きましょうか。
Stepping into the box, Michael Conforto. He'll get us started in this
最初
one
のコン
under
フ
the
ォー
lights.
トからですね。では、プレイボール。
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest three-game winning streak.
Yeah, man, I mean, you really want to end the homestand on a great note. This is the last game at home for a really long road trip coming up. So fans are going to have to watch it on TV or listen to it on the radio. You want to give them something to kick them off with, and that is the win today.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. Slider strike three called as the leadoff man is set down looking to open up the ball game. And now a chance to meet the Mets. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
Well, Matt, the first thing that I thought about why they're struggling winning games is they're near the bottom slugging. When you're not driving the ball and being able to score runs with power, you're going to have a tough time winning games, and that's this club right now. They're going to figure out some way to inject some power into this offense and get that slugging percentage up.
さあ、6月の入ってね、ちょっと打ち始めてますね。この比べるとね。
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Larry Bullard is a good umpire. It's pretty uncommon to see guys get too frustrated about his balls and strikes because it doesn't seem like he favors one location more than the other.
Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
立ち上がり2者連続三振のいい立ち上がりですね。横から見ると回ってますね。三振です。さあ、ツーアウトになりますね。三振が2つ。さあ、3番の
Swing and a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the 2-out hit here extends the inning for Lucas Duda.
So the first 2 batters of the inning go out, and then the 3-hitter gets a base hit here, bringing up the middle of the order. This guy's got power. It could be 2-0 before you blink.
さあ、そして4番のデューダですね。
Here's Lucas Duda now. Good bite to the slider there as it's chopped foul at the plate. Strike 1.
さあ、正確ね、三振2つでツーアウト取ったんで、まあ三者凡退で、そうですね、終わりといきましょう。
So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. It's the Mets nothing. Marlins coming up. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Matt Harvey gets the starting nod for the Mets. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious.
さあ、MLB 先発はハーベイですね。7勝7敗と、勝ち負け同じ数。
And be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better.
Leading off for the Marlins. In is Christian Yelich, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race.
あ
Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Hey, Jar, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matt, this has been a fun series. These 2 teams are evenly matched. I mean, they've had 2 games so far, and they've each won 1 game by 1 run. It's been fun to watch.
Career numbers against Matt Harvey. He's got 5 base hits in 20 at-bats. 1-1, here it comes. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Hit back up the middle. Cabrera's there. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. We have a moment here in Miami to take a look at the Marlins starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. He's really had a heck of a year in the power categories, slugging over 500 coming into this one. That means almost every time he's hitting the ball, he's hitting it hard somewhere. Should be fun to watch.
Digging in, Munenori Kawasaki. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. First pitch swinging. This will be a chance for Walker at second. Oh, and not fielded cleanly here by Walker. And a nice job to stay with it that time and get the 2nd out of the inning. Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
こちらも2アウトでですね。3番のオズナ。さあ、ホームではね、よく打ってますからね。
First pitch on its way. いやー、どん詰まりだわ。And here's Duda to make the catch, and that's out number 3. Second inning coming up here in South Florida with no score. Standing in, Yoenis Cespedes. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race.
3割、2分9厘ですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. Started to go around there, but he holds up 1-1.
さあ、こちらが、アベレージですね。イエリッチが、第7位と入ってますね。
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. A cold strike on the inside corner. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the play one away.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins.
さあ、ワンアウトですね。
Teams are moving all over the place playing the shift. These guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
さあ、ワンアウトですね。
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. On the season, he's hitting just over 290 coming into action here.
さあ、6番ダーナウ
Here's the
ド。
first pitch to him. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And he's really getting the better of it now. It's strike 2.
アウトローいっぱいいっぱいですね。
No score here as we play inning number 2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Here's Jay Bruce now. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
さあ、ブルースですね。7番。
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate. The one that's difficult is that one that starts in at you and still breaks over the plate.
And this one misses to Bruce as he moves out in front. It's 2-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that one stayed up a little high.
3ボール1ストライクですね。
Chop foul over towards the pitching box. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Another full count pitch home. Another one sent foul.
粘るね。
The next 3-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Swing and a ball yanked down the right field line. That gets down, and the inning continues.
ではツー
The
ベース
relay,
かな。
and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
When it left his bat, I thought it might curve foul, but he manages to squeak it just inside the right field line for a well-hit line drive double. By the time the right fielder tracked it down, he was easily into second.
So digging in now, David Wright. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home.
さあ、8番の、ライトですね。さあ、この回も2アウトからランナーが出てますね。
Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 10 doubles for him on the season. Ready with the 0-1. This one's down to third. And nothing will cover the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton. Again, look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one.
4番スタントからさあ右ピッチャーの方がよく打ってますんで、今日は期待できますかね。まあどっちも3割5本いったんですけども
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on offense. He swings and misses for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. In this day and age, with analytics and the shift applied all over the field, this team is old school. They may be a dinosaur. They don't shift as much as everybody else. They play that station standard baseball.
So striding in, JT Realmuto.
さあギャリーですね。このメッツの3連戦では、6打数1安打。
Curveball that time, not even close. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swings through the slider there. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting 6, first baseman, Derek Dietrich.
Now in the box, Derek Dietrich. Career numbers against Matt Harvey, 4 for 14. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well.
今回もノーヒットで2アウト
Starts
で
him out
す
with a
ね。
changeup off the plate for ball 1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And that one stayed too low apparently. And there's a swing and a miss, 2-1 now. Harvey sets his sights, 2-1 on its way. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Cespedes is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. Will move to the third with no score. Now at the plate, Matt Harvey. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
さあ、ピッチャーのハービーからですね。
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had a great movement and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the center fielder, Michael
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Conforto. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Nice course.
Third inning, no score to this point. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit towards center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
ツーベースですね。
And he'll reach second now with one away.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera as he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
さあ2番のカブレラ、ワンアウトランナー2塁ですね。
From the belt, the pitch. Ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now. He's got a real good count at 2-0.
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
おお。
And this one's in the dirt. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now.
さあスリーボール、ノーストライク。
And he gets this fastball over back to 3-1 now.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
Here's the 3-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
さあツーアウト。
Now batting, second baseman, Neil Walker.
Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. 1 for
ツーアウトに
1
なって
after a
3
single
番の
this first time up.
ウォーカーですね。
First
ここ
pitch
は
of the
まあ
at-bat
無
on
失
its
点で
way.
ね。
Hit on the ground to third. But a
切り抜
foul
けたいです
ball
ね。
here, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Hit out towards second.
OK。セカンド
Throw
ゴ
in the dirt, but a
ー。
good scoop at first saves an error as the side
3アウ
is
ト。
retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. And we are tied 0-0. At the plate, Miguel Rojas. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so
さ
I'm
あ
sure they
7番
appreciate
の
it.
ロアスからですね。さあ7、8、9と下位の打線
Ready
で
to
チ
deliver.
ャン
Here's
ス
the
作っ
first
て
pitch.
いきましょう。
Smoke toward the hole.
OK。
And the Marlins had their
まず
first
は
hit of the game.
ライト前に。
Well, you make in-game adjustments, right, Matt? I mean, they've had a hard time scoring. Right here, he jumps on the first pitch to get things going, so I see a little bit of a change. Maybe this is how they jumpstart their offense for the rest of the game.
Here's Echeverria now. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
さあ8番の、エチェバリアですね。さあなんとかね、次ピッチャーなんで、なんとかつなぎ
First
ね、
pitch on its way. Started that
行
swing
きた
a
いんです
bit
けど
too
も、
early. Career
まあね、
numbers
バント
against
とかも
Matt
できな
Harvey.
い
Comes in with 6
ところで
hits
すから
in
ね。
21 at-bats. A runner at first with no outs here. And this is high, a ball and a strike. set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. One and two, here it comes. On its tailor-made to short, 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Batting ninth, pitcher Adam Conley.
Settling in now, Adam Conley. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
せっかくのランナーでしたが、ダブルプレー。
Harvey gets the sign. Here's the first pitch.
さあ、コン
Swing
デ
and a
ィ。
miss that time. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
And he looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. 0-2 on this hitter.
Oh, nice
after having
batting.
2 quick outs. Nice job.
And that is in there for a
おー、
2-out base
コンディ
knock.
のヒット。
So the 2-out hit will bring Christian Yelich in this inning.
You talk about cardinal rules that you do not want to break. That's one of them. Pitcher getting hit on 0-2. There's no way he should be getting a knock right there. And he did.
さあ、1番に戻って、イエリッチ。
Standing in now, Christian Yelich. As he'll
初
look
球
at a
高め、
fastball too
ボ
high
ー
for
ル球。
ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Not close. It's 2-0.
2球目
Now
は
this
ボー
is
ル
the。kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Two and
う
one.
ん。空振り。
He's set and the 2-1 pitch.
ファウルです
Slides
ね。
down the left side, but
さあ、
foul.
2ボール、2
Bottom
ス
of
トライ
inning
ク。
number 3. 0-0 our score. Swinging a soft liner.
よしよしよ
That's
しよし
his
よし。
first base hit, make him 1 for 2 now.
さあ、イエリッチも。
And
つ
that
なぎ
runner
ま
will
し
go
た。
no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
さあ、そして川崎ですね、これ。さあ、1打出れば先制
Into the box.
で
Munenori Kawasaki.
なりそうですね、これ
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
さあ、外に2球外れました。
Runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious, thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused, get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. High in the air out to center field. Conforto
気合い入れち
moves
ゃっ
over,
た。
makes the catch,
セ
and
ンター
that'll
フライ。
retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the left-handed hitting slugger Lucas Duda starts out the inning.
さあ、4回ですね。4番のデューだから。さあ、まだ 0-0 ですね、お互いに。
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard up the middle. Echeverria has it.
よ
Throw to
ー
first in time. 1 gone here in the fourth.
し。いや、ショートだったよな。いや、今、ショートだったわ。エチェバリアですね。
Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. drilled to first.
よし
Dietrich
ツーアウト
has it. And he'll reach first as they
9-2
can't
で
make the play on
ツー
it.
アウト
So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Riding in once again, Travis d'Arnaud comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball
いや
game.
エラーなんで今ノーバンキャッチャーなかったの
Weakly to the left.
マジで
And
薄い
indeed, no
今
look
バウン
at
ドして
second.
た
He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
完全にノーバンキャッチと思ったんだけど
The right fielder, number 19, Jay Bruce.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jay Bruce. He'll try to follow up the
さあ
double
ツーアウ
in
ト
his
2塁
last
で
at
ブルースで
bat
す
with
ね
another
あ
big hit right
れ
here. Now a fastball is
今
swung
撮
on
ってなか
and
ったっ
tipped
け
foul right near home plate. It's strike
あれ
one.
ね画面にさアウトとかヒ
Drilled
ッ
to the
ト
right
とか出てくれないから
side.
ちょっ
And
と
that's through into right field for a
困り
base
ますよ
hit.
ねそういうとこはね
And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
さあツーアウト一塁三塁ですね
Here's the third baseman, David Wright. She'll go after the
さ
first
あ
pitch and bounce
8
it
番
into
の
foul territory.
ライト
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
さあこれで
Pitching has
ツー
the
ストラ
upper
イクです
hand
ね
early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Hit hard, but fouled toward
Oh,
first, so he'll
粘ってき
come
ます
back and line it up again. Another 0-2 coming. Swing and a liner.
おおこれもファール
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
And a good 0-2 pitch there, but Wright able to lay off to make it a ball and 2 strikes.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Right
OK
three
見
calls,
逃し
and
三
the
振
inning is over.
さあなんとかピンチを
Two left for the
乗り
Mets.
越えましたね
On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder, Marcell.
さあ4回の裏そうそうね先制点ちょっと取りたいですね
Starts him
ピ
out
ッ
with
チャ
a
ーもね
slider
コンディ
too
もちょっ
low
と頑
for
張ってます
ball
んで
1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
This one's flared
Ah,
toward
詰ま
left
ってん
center.
な
Cabrera onto the grass. He's got it 1 away.
The right fielder, number
So with that, let's call on the guys
最強
in
の
the
先発ピ
graphics
ッチャー
department
の
to put up the pitch speed
最高速度
comparison for the 2 starters.
ハ
And whoa,
ーベ
look
イ
at
は
that for a top speed.
98
98
マイル
miles
も
an hour.
出てます
That
ね
man is flat dealing.
かなり速球派のピッチャーのようですね
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And set to stand in the ultra
さあ4
dangerous
番スタントン
Giancarlo Stanton. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike 1.
Boy, not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter look like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was,
ちょ
he
っと今日は合
obviously
って
wasn't
ない
looking
かな
for
って
that
感じ
pitch.
だ
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the
Stanton
lineup
です
that's
けども
gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike
ちょっ
out
と
for a
振り
second
回されちゃ
time
って
right
な
here.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike
お
zone.
ー
Swing and
フ
a
ァー
ball
ルで
hit
す
deep
ね
down the left field line, but that'll be a loud foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery.
いやー、外すらだ。
2
打席連続三振。
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter. It's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point. That's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, JT Realmuto. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The windup and the 0-1. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
これは超えたか。いやー、超えない。
To make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. Through 4, still tied, nothing. Digging in for his second at bat, Matt Harvey. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
さあ、5回まで来ましたね。
First pitch of the at bat on its way.
どちらもまだ無得点で投手戦になってきましたかね。どっちもね、チャンスはね、作ってるんですけども、あと1本がなかなか出ないですね。
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the 5th, the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6th at this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
さあ、低めのチェンジアップですね。さあ、これでワンアウト。
Stepping in now, Michael Conforto. She'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hit hard toward the right side. Taking in over at first for the second out as that might have been extra bases.
なんかね、言ってくれるといいんですけどね。まあ審判のね、動きを見てればわかるんですけど、まあ、そんなに余裕はないですよね。さあ、コンディ63球目ですね、これで。
Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
I really love the way he's attacking hitters on that first pitch. It's over 80% first pitch strikes in this game. And that's why he's having such great success.
On the ground up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there.
Nice play.
Plenty of time and retired. Down in order go the Mets. Halfway home, still no score. Digging in to try it again. Derek Dietrich comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
さあ、6番ディードリッチからですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low. windup and the 1-0 pitch. Look out! A fastball up near his
さあ
dome,
2
and
球ボ
that'll
ール
wake you
から
up a bit.
Wow, fastball up and in.
始
I'm
ま
not
りました。
sure it was intended to be
さあ2ボール
that
ですね。
far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that. That's great 2-0 hitting. You're looking for one specific pitch in one specific area. You don't get it, you take it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Towards second.
なんか強引に引っ張ったね。
Walker's throw is right there for
セ
round
カンド
number
ゴ
1.
ロ。
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
So stepping in, Miguel Rojas.
さあ
He
7番
singled
の
his
ロ
last time
ハ
up.
スですね。第1打席はライト前にヒットを打ってますね。
Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled
2打席
right
目は
back up
セ
the
ンター
middle,
前へ。
and that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
Well, that first pitch
さあ今日は
single
2打
right
数
there
2
is
安打。
something we haven't seen much this game. Maybe they'll be more aggressive now, jumping first pitch instead of finding themselves in the hole. A lot of the at-bats we've seen in this game so far.
8番のエチェバリアン。さあ今度ちょっとね、つなぎたいですね、これね。
Here's Echeverria now as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1.
ダブルプレー
0
は
for 1 for him
避
here
け
in
た
this
いな。
one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Hit pretty
お
well
ー
out to
超
deep
え
left
てい
field.
くか、これは。あ、これない。
Ranging
持って持っ
back.
て持って。
He gets there and makes a fine running
Yeah.
play for the second out.
飛んだんだ
And
け
he'll
どな、意外
scurry
と。
back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Well, he had to track that one for a long time, and he did so while looking back over his shoulder. Not an easy play by any means, but they practice these all the time.
さあツーアウト一塁でピッチャーですね。コンリー。レフト前にさっきはヒッ
Standing
トを
in
打って
now,
ますので、
Adam Conley, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch. It's strike
こ
1.
の打席はどうでしょうかね。
Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Ball 1.
おー、ボール
I
です
think he
ね。
wanted that pitch right there, but you know what? He's been throwing the ball real well tonight, and he's been getting a lot of favorable calls from the umpire too.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Ready on 1 and 2. Chases
Yeah,
out of the
that's
zone for strike 3, and that's the third out of the inning. 1 left for Miami. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Ready for another chance? Neil Walker. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Neil Walker.
さあ3番のウォーカーからですね。6回。
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a
初
ball hit
球
in the air.
打ち上げてくれ
Dietrich
た。
has room in
Okay.
foul territory. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now
Hey,
batting,
every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Here's Lucas Duda now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
さあ4番のデュータですね。
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
That was an ugly swing, and that's indicative of how they've been swinging bat today. They just have not looked like they're picking the ball up at all. He's just dominating.
And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Riding in once again, Yoenis Cespedes. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
さあ、3
Ready
番、
with the first
4 番
pitch.
を
Here it comes.
連続アウトで
And this is going to be
2アウト
fouled
です
into the
ね。
diamond level seats. Wind up and the 0-1. And boy, big problems here to start this at bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Ready with the 0-2. A swinging bunt to the
セスペ
mound.
レスはピッチャー
Throw
ゴロ
in
で
time and the side is
三者
retired.
凡退。
Mets go down 1-2-3. We are still scoreless. Digging in and looking for more, Christian Yelich. He'll
さあ
begin
6回の
things
裏
here against Matt
1番から
Harvey.
ですね。さすがにそろそろ点を取ろう。さすがにそろそろ点を取りましょうか。
First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, and he sails this one up and under his chin. Quite a start to the inning here. It's 1-0. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten
これ
a
か
ton
ら
of
とりあえ
swings
ず
and
これで前
misses.
行きましょう。
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy. And obviously, it's working so far. The way he
Yeah,
pitches,
after
it really keeps his pitch count down.
Needed to lay off that pitch upstairs, but it's 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fouled straight back.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Slapped hard the opposite way.
なあ、ダメ
Cespedes
か。
has to retreat a
ネク
bit,
トライ
but
ナ
he
ー。
gets there for route number 1.
いやー、うまく
Good
ね、
contact
捉え
to
たんです
start
けど
out
ね。
there. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Into the box, Munenori Kawasaki.
川崎、い
Swing
い
and
んじ
a
ゃない
drive hit
いいんじゃ
well
ない
out
いいん
to
じゃないいい
right
んじゃない
field.
いっ
Back
ちゃっ
goes
たよ、
Bruce.
ほら。
See you later, over the wall, a home run.
来た来た来た、川崎第1号。
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
これで先制ですね。第1号ソロホームラン。
Well, that pitch was up in the zone.
さあ
Sometimes on a
移
pitch like
籍してき
that,
て
all you've got to
初
do is
ホームラン、
just touch it.
初打点ですかね、これね。
Barrel up there, and because the height of the
ライトに。
pitch, the ball's trajectory is going to carry out of the ballpark.
さあ、これで1点入りました。
Now batting,
Here's Marcelo Zuna
Marcel.
as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike
さあ、よう
one.
やく
Go for two
試合が
more
ね、
to this point.
動き始めましたね。まあ、こういう時に限ってね、ちょっとね、一度試合が動くと、両チームちょっと点の取り合いになる傾向はね、ありますから、ちょっと次の回はね、気を引き締めていきましょう
Second
ね。
out of the inning.
オズナはセンターフライでした。
The right fielder, number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in once
さっきの
again.
2三
Giancarlo
振
Stanton.
の
And he's
4
likely
番
just
スタン
trying
ト
to
ン。
put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts
第
thus
3
far.
打席ですね。
First pitch of the at bat. Hit hard to
第
third.
3打席はサードゴ
Throw to
ロ。
first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Welcome back to South Florida. It's on to the 7th inning with the Marlins on top, and it's a good time to check out our game summary through the first 6 innings of play.
さあ、7回ですね。
And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Ned. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings.
守備変えよっか、スタントン。ちょっと疲れてるのかな。さあ、じゃあライト一度で。で、ブルペンは、フェルプサーで、ジーガンで、エリントンかな。さあ、今度7回ですね。
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
さあ1点リードをもらいましたので、なんとかねこの回は守りきりたいですね。
1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch on the ground to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first down.
Well, if you're going to bobble the ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Here's Jay Bruce now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance.
ちょっと今日はねブルースに
First pitch on its way.
打たれてますね。
Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get into chase right there, making me think that ball's over the plate and runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul. So we'll see if he can straighten that out. Here's another 1-2. Just hung in there on that one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line hard to center field, and that's going to be a base hit for Bruce.
いやーブルース今日当たってんな。
He gets another hit, his 3rd hit of the game. Now he's been ice cold at the plate recently, so maybe we're seeing signs of him coming out of it.
さて8番の、ライトですね。ここはちょっとつながれちゃ困りますんで、そうです。ダブルプレイ、3アウト。
4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on a Thursday night following this. Digging in to try it again. JT Realmuto. Third trip to the plate for him
さあ
here
7
tonight.
回の裏ですね。
Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a
さあ
lefty
まあ
and a
次8回
right-hander
な
that
ん
start
で
to
8
throw.
回は、バラックロでいきます。さあ5番のディアルミュートから
First pitch coming. Here it is.
ディアルミ
Line
ュ
to
ー
the
ト
right
初球打ち
side.
だライト前に
Lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right.
Well, if I'm pitching, I got to be shaking my head. That's the last thing I'm thinking is he's going to hit a ball down and away and handle it as well as he did to get a base hit.
Ready for another shot now. Derek Dietrich. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
さあ6番ディートリッチ3ノーアウトからランナー出ましたんで続いていきたいです
Fastball
ね。
off the plate away. It's ball 1. From the belt, the pitch. That's wide, 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. He might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Harvey now on 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and missed. It's 2-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Started that swing a bit too early.
さあ
I
2 ボ
like
ー
how
ル
he's
2 ス
mixing
トライ
up
ク
the
ですね。
fastball and the changeup right there. That's how he got the 2-2 count. I think he comes back with a changeup here.
Nobody out, runner on first. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field.
フェン
Cruz
ス行って
ranging
前
back.
行ってダメか。
He's there and records the first down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Now batting, third baseman, Miguel Rojas.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Miguel Rojas.
さあ
Two
こ
base
ちら
hits,
も
both
2安打の
singles
ロハ
to
スで
this
す
point.
ね。今日両チームの7番が、2安打3安打と
Belt high
よく
and
打って
right
ます
down the
ね。
middle for a strike.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have for the starting pitcher.
1 run, 6 hits, and 1 error so far for the Marlins. Swing and a line drive, but foul. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera's up with it to Walker for
ダブル
1.
プレーか。
Back to Duda, a double play, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly, but they're on top 1-0.
さあ8回はバラックロです
Kyle
ね。
Bearclaw has been summoned from the bullpen, and he'll do so to start the 8th.
46, Kyle Bearclaw.
Jose Reyes will pinch hit here, and
さ
he's the
あ、ピ
potential
ッチ
tying
ャーの
run.
ところからですが代打レイエスが出てきましたね。さあ代打から8回ですね。1点差。
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. We'll check in with an average still south of 230. 1 home run and 3 driven in. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. This is line to left. And the pitch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first down.
さあ両チーム先発ピッチャーですね。コンビ良かったね。久しぶりの先発でしたけども7三振かなりよく三振をね取れてよく粘って投げてましたね。
Riding in, Michael Conforto. He's working on a 1 for 3
これは
thus
ね、もう
far.
勝ちをつけてあげたいですね、コンディに。
He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a hard hit ball down the line in right. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
He obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one, a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a
さあ、
pinch
第
runner
1
as
走
they
グラン
try
ダ
to
ー
get
ソ
a
ンで
little
す
more
ね。
speed out there.
さあ、これ大事なところですね。さあ、2番のカブレラ。
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
外野だな。外野は前進だろ、もうこれは。絶対に。今変わってないや。絶対に、そうね、これでいきましょう。
Now the outfield signal to play shallow. We'll see if that works out. Here's the first pitch to him.
さあ、グランダーソンを絶対返してはね、いけないですから。さあ、ワンアウト2塁。
0-1. Here's the pitch. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Fastball down near the shoe tops. Both teams with 6 hits so far. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point.
さあ、ツーアウトランナー3塁で3番のウォーカーなんだよな。でもこの後デューダ、セスペデスと続くんで、まあここはもうね、ウォーカー勝負でちょっと行きましょう。なんとかウォーカーで抑えたいですね。
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory, back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. A pause, and the 0-2. He's got it, and the tying run is left stranded at third. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Marlins lead it 1-0. Curtis Granderson will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center.
さあ、8回のピンチ守りきりました。もう1点ぐらいにね、リードがあると楽でいいんだけどね。さあ、マウンドはサラスですね。
Into the box now, Danny Echeverria.
さあ、8番エチェバリアからですね。
2 hits in 7 tries. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Pitch on the way. back up the middle.
ナイスバッティ
And
ング。
that's through for his first base hit in this one. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th.
Well, you're not always going to hit the good pitches, you hit the mistakes. And that one hung up there, a mistake. Nice piece of hitting.
さあ、代打行きましょう。代打は、デンデカーかな。まずとりあえずね。
Matt Dendecker will grab the
さあ、
bat
デンデカ
from the pitcher
ー。まあ、最低でもね、ランナーを進めてもらって、まあ、できればね、ヒットでつないでもらうというのが一番いいんですよね。さあ、内野はダブルプレー体制ですね。
drops one
バ
down here, and
ン
he'll
トし
try
て
to
みた
beat it
よ
out.
ー。
Throw by right is in
OK。
time for out number 1.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with a bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
In is Christian Yelich. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it
さ
resulted in a
あ、そ
line
し
out.
て1番イエリッチ。ワンアウト2塁ですね。1打追加点。
First pitch on its way. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
And there's ball 1. And oh, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off.
2ボール1ストライクですね。
From the belt, kicks and deals.
オッケー、ライ
And
ト
that's
前
through
へ。
into right field for a
決ま
base
りは
hit.
帰ってこれえな。
And the runner from second will
これは
stay
さすがに
for
帰
the
ってこない
third,
です
so
ね。
they're runners at the corners now
ナイ
with
スバッティン
one
グです
away.
ね。
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
さあ、先制ホームランの川崎エチバリアでエリエチャ盗塁成功ですね。さあ、これでダブルプレーなくなりましたんで、あとはね、バッターがもう打つことに集中してもらえばいいでしょう。
Runners are at second and third with one down.
さあ、内野は前進守備。
Great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact.
さあ、
You
こ
want
こ
to
で
make
ね、
him
川
swing
崎
and miss.
追加
Throw
点
the
取ったら
nastiest
もう
stuff
ね、
you
今日の
can.
ヒーローですからね。まあ、このままいってもヒーローですけど、
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
一面に
Swing and a
乗る。
fly ball, but shallow.
落ちないか
And
な。
that's not going to do it. Cespedes has it, and I'd be surprised
い
if they
や
send the runner.
ー、セスペレス懸命の前進でしたな。
Here's Marcell Ozuna. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those
さあ、
bats
まだ
behind
ツーアウト
him
です
because
かね。
none
で
of
も
that matters if he can
3
clutch up
番
when
の
it really counts.
大綱。ああ、敬遠ですか。大綱は敬遠ですね。
And ball 4 here on the intentional walk, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone.
Oh, That's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With
さあ
the
ツ
bases
ーアウト
loaded,
満塁
you give
系
up
の
a base hit
後
right here, it could get real ugly.
さあバッターはイチローです。
Here's Ichiro now, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago.
さあ頼むぞイチロー。1点でもいいからね、ここは欲しいところですね。
one-run game, the pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Getting that first pitch strike, it's really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
さあ次はリアルミュートですね。さあまあいいセカンドランナーのね、イエリッチは足もありますんで、まあ、ホームにも帰って来れることでしょう。
Ground ball sent
抜
back up
け
the
る
middle.
か。よし
Oh,
よ
he
しよ
does
しよし
get
よし
to
よ
it
し。
to knock it down. One run scored.
Well, that base hit
まあ
right
取
there
っても
gives
セー
us
フだったかな、
two-run
イチローだったか
You
ら
have a
ね。
two-run cushion late in the game. You got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Real Muto.
Ready once again, JT Realmuto. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
さあエリントンはいいや。さあまだ満塁ですね、リアルミュート。
First offering on its way. Fastball and he swings through it to fall behind.
さあ2
You're
点
already
リード
down
に
a couple of runs already. You got second
点
and
差
third.
が
This is a
広がりま
critical
したね。
situation. It's absolutely imperative that they get the out right here. You can't allow any more runs if you want to win this game.
Here's the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Two out, bases loaded. Line hard toward right center. And this is down for extra bases, and with two outs, this might get them all home. And
イ
a
チ
second
ロ
run
ー
is
も
in
帰
front.
ってき
They'll
た。
add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first. Now a 5-0 lead.
おっしゃいそうツーベース。
Second, he stepped into the box, puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
さあ5点差ですね、これで。
Derek Dietrich. There's a
ディートリッチ
swing
も
and a drive hit well out to right
ダメ
field.
押しとなる
Back
か。
goes Bruce to the
入っ
track.
た。
Out of here into the visitors' bullpen.
ダメ押しのツーランホームラン。
A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as this lead swells to 7-0.
グッバイベースボールですね。第3号ツーラン。
This one left the bat. I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying. And the right fielder gave it a great
フェン
effort.
ス
It
の
almost
上の
brought it
とこに当
back.
たってますね。
Nice.
さあこれで7点差。さあツーアウトランナーなくなりましたね。
Into the box, Miguel Rojas.
ロハスは
And here's a ball hit in the air.
ショート、
Cabrera
フ
there
ライ。
to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. Another good inning here for the Marlins. Who says fans don't love their
さあこの
baseball in
回、
Miami?
6
Thursday
点
night baseball
追加
rolls
しま
on.
して
We'll have
7
more
対
after
0
this.
と大量リードに変わりましたね。
The famous neon lights of Ocean Drive in Miami Beach. Welcome back to baseball on the show.
さあまあラモス出さなくてよくなったんで、まあお座りいただきまして、フェルプス さあ、じゃあまあ上がってきたばっかのね、ツイガーでいきましょう。
Comes on to start the inning, and he'll have a huge lead to work with. Here's Lucas Duda now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
昇格
It's never a good feeling to get shut out.
ツイガーですね。8試合目。
It's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Here we go with inning number 9. The first pitch misses for
この
ball
投げ
one.
方ですよ。でね、ストレート系のボールは一個もないっていうね、オ
Wouldn't
ール
bite on
変
a
化
good
球って
sinker
い
that
う
time that missed.
ピッチャーなんですけどもね。
Power at the plate. It could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him, so he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away. A reminder to stick around after the ball game ends tonight. We'll have full highlights from this evening's contest right here on the show. Digging in, Yoenis Cespedes. Could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup and the pitch. This one's down to third.
サード OK。
Throw on to first, and the Mets are down to their final
さ
out.
サードゴロ2つでツーアウト。
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck
さあ
out
あと1
once.
人ですね。
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Boy, he just looks locked into the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
And this one's over at the knees, 2-1. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2
さあこれで
now.
2ボール2ストライクですね。
And now those that have stuck it out tonight come to their feet. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it.
際
3-2.
どい。
You don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
2 out, nobody on. Now a
それ
ball
は
rolls
セカンド
softly to
川
second.
崎ダッシュ。
Oh,
OK。
on to first, and the ball game is over.
よしよしよしよしよし勝ち越しました。
That was a huge offensive fireworks coming into the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. Adam Conley earns his
いやー
first
という
win
こ
of
と
the
で、
season. Matt Harvey takes the
2位
loss
と3位の
despite
直
allowing
接対
only
決で
one
した
unearned
が、
run.
2
So
勝
that'll put
1
a
敗で
wrap
ね、
on things
勝ち
here
越し
this
ましたん
evening.
で、
For my
ゲーム差は
partners, Harold
1、
Reynolds and Dan Plesac, I'm
広がり
Matt
ましたね、
Vasgersian.
これでね。
This has been a presentation of MLB The Show.
さあ、
For
オ
more,
ンリ
follow
ー
us
が
on
先
Twitter
発復
at
帰
MLB
1
The
勝
Show.
目ですね。いや、これで良かったですね。ナイスピッチングでしたね。さあ、ということでね、本日はこの辺までにしたいと思います。ここまでご視聴ありがとうございました。よかったらですね、チャンネル登録やコメントなどしていってみてください。それではね、また、よかったら見に来てください。さようなら。
Time of the ball game, 3 hours exactly. A reminder that Marlins shuttle buses are available outside Marlins Park with service to the Comer Metro Rail Station.